Hello Hitmen, and indeed hit women. I hope you're ready for some explosions because today we're going to be blowing up 2 people at once. This is a walkthrough of the contract No Hope Streets, another contract by IO Interactive. So first things first, if you want to cause an explosion, you're going to need some explosives. Although, actually, the more experienced gamers among you will be aware that simply shooting barrels usually does the trick. However, remotely detonated C4 is today's weapon of choice. You'll have noticed that Agent 47 is currently modelling the mechanic's dungarees and check shirt with matching tool belt accessories. It is entirely possible to do everything I do in this video in the traditional suit and tie, red tie of course. Wearing another coloured tie is not recommended and will likely result in death or serious injury. So please be careful when picking out.
How you doing, sir? Really nice to see you.
However, the mechanic disguise does make things a bit easier. Although there is the mechanic just over there, who you have to be careful to avoid. But that's not too difficult. So, as you've seen, I've grabbed this jerry can from the main garage. The game calls them gasoline cans, which is fine if you're American, but if you're from a civilized part of the world, i.e. Great Britain, you'll call them jerry cans. Actually, these look like half-sized jerry cans, so are they really jerry cans? Is a jerry can still a jerry can if it's not 20 litres? I think that's one of life's little mysteries right there. Maybe we'll never know. So the second of our jerry cans is over here in the corner. Now, I toyed with the idea of striding straight in there, but I knew that the mechanic was just about to turn around, so I jumped over here to hide. Never forget, the most valuable weapon of the silent assassin: patience. Nice extractor fans there. Some good extraction going on. This mechanic gets through a lot of cigarettes. He seems to light up and take about 3 drags before dropping the rest of it on the floor. Now children, I do not condone smoking. Smoking is the second most deadly killer in the world. The first of course being yours truly, Agent 47. So yeah, don't smoke. So we've got 2 jerry cans. There are 2 more in this room here. The more explosive fuel, the better. Now, the occasional cigar is something to be enjoyed, but don't smoke fags, kids. Or don't do drugs either. Yeah, they're both bad things. So that jerry can behind me that I dropped on the floor earlier, I just dropped it there for safekeeping whilst the mechanic was looking in our direction. So I'll go back and get it later. So as you can see, we're making a sort of string of fuel cans, which are going to take our single C4 explosion and spread it to where it's needed most. The brains of our targets.
How you doing?
So, go and grab the 4th and final jerry can, and let's put the finishing touches on our cascading secondary explosions of death. As you may be able to tell, I'm recording this commentary after recording the gameplay. I still haven't shown you where I'm going to put the C4, which was a bit silly. So I'm going to do that in just a second. Now, I don't know if it matters, but the can fell over. I haven't done any experiments with the physics in this game, but I decided to stand it back up just in case it had an effect on it getting blasted. Okay, so now we're going to place the C4. We're going to put it in between the car and the jerry can just there. So this is what's going to happen. The C4 detonates and sets fire to the car and the jerry can. Simultaneously, the explosion knocks the jerry can back towards the other jerry can, over to our right, and sets that one on fire. Then the car explodes and sets fire to the jerry can over to our right, behind, yeah, back there by the fence. So target number 2 comes over to investigate, and then the remaining jerry cans explode, simultaneously killing both targets in fiery balls of fire. So I started walking off and then remembered this jerry can that I dropped here earlier. So now I'm just waiting for the mechanic to turn around. There he goes. With this amount of explosions, you've got to be careful not to kill non-targets. So there's this guy here in the yellow shirt, and there's the mechanic back there.
Didn't you used to date my sister?
And one of the conditions of this contract is no casualties, no collateral damage. Which is nice to avoid collateral damage anyway. I mean, the true silent assassin leaves all non-targets without so much as a hair out of place. So, everything's in place and ready to explode. So we just wander back towards the exit, passing target number 1, Vincent. We grab the radio here, and we're going to put it just outside this window, because this position where I'm standing right now can be seen directly from the exit. So we're going to lure Vincent over here and blow his head off. But before we do that, we're going to come back over here and see where the gang member in the yellow shirt is, because we don't want to get him caught in the explosion. Now, or explosions. You probably won't see him, but he was there. If you go back and pause, you can see his head just behind the truck. So we're going to go and turn on the radio, but I made a bit of a mistake here, because that civilian in the white shirt was closest to the radio, and so he ends up going to turn it off instead of the target. But that's not the end of the world. Quote of the day coming up. Is your cow still sick?
Hey, who's playing the radio? Hey, is your cow still sick? Silence.
So now we're going to go and just wait for that guy to get out of the way and then go and turn the radio back on. Is your cow still sick? Silence! So turn the radio on and head back towards the exit. Get ready to detonate our C4.
Turn that crap off.
Here comes target number 1 to investigate
Do what I'm told.
the radio. Detonating explosives. Now, listen out for the secondary explosions in 3, 2, 1. Sniper rifle. And listen out for tertiary explosions. Boom. Thanks for watching. I'll be doing more contracts soon, and at some point I'll be doing the storyline on Purist difficulty, so subscribe to see that. And if you like this, click the thumbs up. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.